Hey everyone, welcome back to your My Ninja Academy. Today we are going to go through Naruto teaching Mokuton to Boruto. If you would like to see more about Boruto in our channel, please leave your thumbs up and subscribe to join our Ninja Academy. And well folks, Hashirama's powerful Mokiton is still a great mystery. After all, what we have most plausible and that answers some of our various questions is that Ashura has used this same ability in the past. And Yamato's speech saying that what he does is basically use the water style together with the earth style to form the wood style, but as we know both Hashirama and Ashura didn't do this elemental mixture, they were naturally already capable of creating wood from nothing. Well, not completely out of nowhere because apparently this jutsu has a strong vital appeal since it is used to suppress the power of Baijus and still all the damage received by the jutsu is passed on to the user, so we can say that Mokiton is something more related to vitality. However, as incredible as it may seem, there is someone besides natural users like Hashirama and Ashura and like users who had Hashirama's cells in their body like Yamato, Madara, and Obito, who can naturally use Mokiton, and that someone is Mogi. Apparently she is some remnant of the Senju clan or something like that, since unlike the Uchihas and especially the Hyugas, the Senju clan, after Hashirama became leader, has always been a more open clan in terms of relationship, so much so that he married an Uzumaki, not to mention that the clan members were more diverse in hair and skin color. So it's conceivable that the clan over time was mixed. Let's look at Tsunade for example. She didn't have children, so basically the clan should end up with her, but it didn't, and with Mogi being a Mokiton user it can only be that she comes from a different branch. Or maybe even some very distant relatives of Ashura, just like the Uzumakis are distant relatives of the Senjus, but the question that remains here is, if even Mogi, that we don't even know where she came from and which family segment she is on, you can use Mokiton, so why couldn't Naruto use it or not use it? After all, different from Mogi, Naruto is the reincarnation of Indra as well as Hashirama, and if they both used Mokiton, why didn't Naruto use it, even more so after using Rakuta mode, which is a supreme senjutsu, let's say so. And we saw that Ashura Otsutsuki only used his Mokiton after activating that same mode, the Rakuta mode, not to mention that Naruto in Rakuta state has full knowledge and can use any jutsu he's ever seen, then why he doesn't use Mokiton? Well, the answer may simply be because Kishimoto didn't want to. It's possible that Kishimoto didn't give the wooden jutsus to Naruto for several reasons, but the main one must be the new generation factor, as he already commented that he would like the new generation to always be stronger than the previous one, and that would be a big problem in Boruto, since Naruto would have all his natural power plus the wooden jutsus that would come with Mokiton. But I believe that it may be that Naruto still ends up appearing in Boruto and using Mokiton at some point in the future, as he has all the necessary characteristics for that, just the writers make it happen, because like it or not, he doesn't have Kurama anymore, and that would be just like Baryon mode, almost an ace up his sleeve for a final battle where he would really lose his life. That would be very interesting, but what if it doesn't happen? Will Mogi be the new and last legitimate Mokiton user after Hashirama in the entire work? Well, if that happens I'm sure they'll curse Kishimoto with all his names, because besides until now he hasn't explained why she has these powers and Naruto doesn't. If there comes a time where Naruto ends up losing his life and the last person to use this power is someone totally outside the main plot, it's basically Kishimoto telling us that Mokiton today would be something weak or a power that wouldn't be effective, and well, we know the truth is different. Since even to use the infinite Tsukuyomi you need to use Mokiton's powers to trap people, and now come here, like Code, or whoever the final villain is who wants to use Boruto and Kawaki as a source of food for Jobi for him to grow and absorb all the earth chakra will do without Mokiton. You see how important it is still. So for me it's more than clear that Mokiton will still be explored within Boruto. If not, they wouldn't have put it in any character, because when Yamato appeared he was just any character that after being developed showed that he had a friendship with Kakashi at the time of the Umbu and everything. So Mogi can be explored more in the future, but of course what I would like most to see is Naruto using these powers derived from Mokiton, and I'll go even further guys, and if maybe Naruto doesn't use these powers, but in the future Boruto ends up awakening that power. Because so guys, if Naruto skipped this ability, maybe it's in Boruto that it will reveal itself, because if we stop to think Boruto is already the result of a fusion of clans and genetics that descend directly from the Otsutsukis that are the beings that brought this ability to Earth, so if Boruto's Jougen is the result of this fusion of powers, maybe it's where Mokiton is reborn. Because if we stop to think more analytically, Boruto has everything to be the greatest shinobi we've ever seen. As I mentioned before, he is by far the person who has the most blood of clans linked to the Otsutsukis in history, and his Jougen is proof of that, but there's more. There were several prophecies already made by the Otsutsukis themselves about how Boruto will be great in the future or that he will have great deeds. Tonri said that Boruto would be the light of hope for the future, and that with his Jougen he would open paths in the midst of all the darkness in which the world would fall, while Momoshiki said that Boruto would lose everything his blue eyes have ever seen. But he says he wasn't ready yet. That is, guys, Boruto will be the biggest ninja of all and the closest to an Otsutsuki we've ever seen, because now he literally has an Otsutsuki inside him. And for me the biggest proof of this is that in the future, as we were shown, there is indeed the possibility of an Otsutsuki god to arise, and now tell me, who would have the power to face a being of that size? Yes, only Boruto has what it takes to get close to that level, so Mokiton would just be another weapon in his vast arsenal that could help him in many ways. So that's it guys, I still believe that Naruto will still surprise us with Mokiton in the future, but even if he doesn't show that power, maybe Boruto is that person who brings back this jutsu so strong and so little explored in Naruto. Of course, if Naruto had Mokiton previously, it would be pretty cool, but anyway. Now I want to know from you, who will bring back Mokiton, Naruto, Boruto, or will it really be Mogi? Also don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any content from your favorite Ninja Academy.